Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Your Excellency, Ambassador Umar Illiya, the acting chairman of our party, members of the National Working Committee here, Chairman of BOT, Senator Adolphus Mwabara, our former Senate President, and members of the Board of Trustees here present, former governors, Senators Abdul Ningi and Dino Melaye, our governor to be in Kogi State, our members of the National Assembly, distinguished party leaders and members of the press, good afternoon. I am here today to give my official reaction to the judgment delivered yesterday by the Presidential Election Petitions Court on the 2023 presidential elections. As you already know, I approached the court following the declaration of INEC by INEC that the APC and its candidates are the winners of the February 25th elections. My decision to go to court is anchored in my belief that the court is the sanctuary of justice. The journey of my political career, as you know, holds so much to the courage and fearlessness decisions of our judiciary. Indeed, I am no stranger to legal battles. And I can say that I have a fair idea of how the court system works. All through my career as a politician, I have been a fighter and will continue to fight. And I must say that I have found the judiciary as a worthy pillar to rest on the pursuit of justice. The last presidential election in our country and the way it was managed by the electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, leaves behind unenviable precedents, which I believe the courts have a duty to redress. Our gains in ensuring transparent elections through the deployment of technology was heavily compromised by INEC in the way it managed the last presidential elections. And I'm afraid that the judgment of the court as rendered by the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal yesterday failed to restore confidence in our dreams of free and fair elections devoid of human manipulations. Like I did say at the beginning of this legal battle, when I instructed my lawyers to file my petition challenging the outcome of the presidential election, my ultimate goal in this pursuit is to ensure that democracy is further strengthened through the principles and processes of fair hearing and justice. Gentlemen of the press, I take great pains to tell you that the decision of the court of first instance on this matter utterly fails far short of expectation. I am therefore here to to tell you that though the judgment of the court yesterday is respected, it is a judgment that I refuse to accept. I refuse to accept the judgment because I believe that it is bereft of substantial justice. However, the disappointment in the verdict of the court can never destroy my confidence in the judiciary. Consequently, I have asked my lawyers to activate my constitutionally guaranteed rights of appeal to the higher court, which in the instance is the Supreme Court of Nigeria. It is my conviction that the electoral process in Nigeria should be devoid of untidy manipulations, and that the outcome of every election should be a perfect reflection of the wishes of the electorate. I believe that such is the only way through which our democracy can have a manifest expression of its true meaning. Whether I prevail in this quest or not, the record of my effort in ensuring an order of credible elections in Nigeria shall remain for the future generations to emulate. On this note, I urge all my supporters to remain calm and fast. I urge them to take solace in an immortal lesson I learned from my leader and mentor, late Shehu Yaradua. May his soul rest in peace. That losing a battle is less important than losing the war. We might have lost a battle yesterday, but the war is well ahead of us. And I believe that with our hopes in God and yourselves, we shall win the war of restoring confidence in our electoral system. Let me finally give hope to some of our delusioned or disappointed members of our party. I am one of the foundation members of this party. I'm still standing strong. This party gave birth to any other party you can think of in this country today. Whether you call yourself APC, ADD, APM, whatever you call yourself, your mother is the PDP. You have no reason whatsoever to lose hope in this party. Life itself is full of ups and downs. What is most important for us is to make sure we remain loyal and faithful members of this historic party. This is the only party since the creation of Nigeria that is as old as it is today. We have a record to maintain, to protect, and to promote and foster. You may be fathers today, but you are always proud of your grandfather, not so? Not to talk of your great-grandfather. Why will you not want to be proud to be a member of PDP? There is absolutely no reason. I therefore want urge our members to remain loyal, to remain dedicated, and to foster national unity and cohesion. I thank you very much indeed for attending this press conference, which was only decided last night. In spite of the short notice, many of you have come from various parts of the country to attend to this press conference. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
PDP! Power to the people! PDP! Power to the people! Losing a battle is less than losing a war. My ultimate goal is to see that democracy is strengthened in Nigeria. I respect the judgment of yesterday, but I refuse to accept it because it lacks substantial justice. Ladies and gentlemen, please another round of applause to our leader. I join him also. I've been directed to bring this media briefing to a close. Like I did mention before we started, it's a very short event. And following the submission of the President in waiting, this media event is already done. On this note, may I request that you stand for the national anthem.
Well, that was a very brief press conference by the People's Democratic Party. And like I said earlier, in attendance is the presidential candidate for the party, Atiku Abubakar, and the spokesperson, National Chairman, PDP, Umar Illiya. And one of the things that was said is that they insist that the law and the facts were thrown overboard, and they're still going to contest this and escalate it to the Apex Court. Now, I still have Dr. Dayo Kayode with me, and very quickly, Dr. Dayo, I want to get your reaction on that press conference and what you're to expect, or what we are to expect going forward.
Yes, I want to appreciate the way that His Excellency Alhaji Abubakar Atiku has been comporting himself during and after these elections, and especially towards the verdict of yesterday. Look at that statement there. He appreciated it, but he's rejecting it. Do you understand? Now, if we put this thing on another side to some people that we have been seeing their boisterousness in politics ever since, will the situation we are experiencing in this country be the same? I mean, it's a big question that all listeners can visualize.
Right.
If it's on that way right. But thank God, he has said his followers should remain calm and keep hope alive as he is heading to the next adjudicating court, which is the Supreme Court.
All right. Well, if for anything, this proceeding speaks to the level of transparency and accountability that is being displayed in Nigeria and by the judicial system. And for what's next, well, we will just have to wait and see. I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Dayo Kayode joining me in the studio, Public Affairs Analyst, Lagos, Nigeria. And a big thank you as well in absentia to Evan Tufeli, legal practitioner in Lagos. It's been a very insightful conversation regarding the verdict that was passed down yesterday. And we are going to have to wait and see how it unfolds with the Apex Court. The news comes up next. This has been Village Square Africa with me, Blessings Musugu. Do have a lovely day.